Fuck 'em.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces being led by members of Foxhound. They are demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You will have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the President of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound, your former unit, and one that I was the commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mantis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound Squad Leader.
このディオだ!
Liquid Snake.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As always, this is a one-man sneaking mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP.
Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
I gotta say, it's a really good thing he missed every single one of those fucking lasers there. Anyways, hey guys, it's me, Ace1 here, and welcome to Ace Plays Metal Gear Solid The Twin Snakes. Yeah, I just felt like playing this. I got myself a capture card recently, so might as well test it with this. So, yeah. With that said, this is going to be a new game where I'm going to be playing on normal difficulty. I'm going to have Type 1 radar on. I never noticed the difference really between these two. I'm sure there is, but I've never noticed the difference. It says that, but yeah, whatever. So, this is not going to be a traditional one for Let's Plays. Also, as tradition, I'm going to be talking over cutscenes. I just was quiet during the intro to respect to also maybe make some shitty joke or something. But I chose Twin Snakes for a couple of reasons. First of all, I don't want to go through the torture scene in Metal Gear Solid 1. Normal. That shit's scary. Second thing is, I want to save that for a marathon I might do eventually with it. I'm not doing a marathon right now. This is just me wanting to play this game because I want to really test how well to use a capture card and all that kind of stuff. And I just felt like playing this game. It's a really good remake. So that said, why the fuck did he do a flip? I mean, don't get me wrong, I do flips in pool all the time and stuff, but why the fuck do you do a flip in the water like that?
Stay alert. He'll be through here. I know it. I'm going to swap down a couple of
That so looks like he dyed his hair blonde. Another reason, though, why I chose Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes as my first console Let's Play on this channel was because I've got a huge connection to Metal Gear Solid. I've been a fan since high school. I have a tattoo for it, for crying out loud, so needless to say, I'm a big enough fan to want to cover it. Biggest fan? Maybe not, but at least a good one. So, also I chose this one just because of the ridiculousness of the cutscenes. Kind of the example being that backflip, but another one you'll see in a little. But with that said, let's go to our first of, unfortunately, many Coda calls.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Colonel? More like Grandpa Max.
What's the situation, Snake?
Looks
I don't
like
know
the
if anyone
elevator
got that.
back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the pause button and then the A button.
Yeah, that's one of the
We need to
weird
contact
things about
you.
this game. For
The
some
codec will
reason,
beep.
it doesn't just
When you hear
plain
that
out
noise,
use the
press
start button
pause
as a pause
and
button.
then the A
You have to
button
press
receive the call.
that button
The codec's
and B
receiver
to
directly
pause for
stimulates the
the
small bones of
normal
your ear.
pause.
No
For
one
codec,
but
you have to
will be
press
able to hear it.
the pause
Got
button
it.
and
Okay,
A.
I'm ready to go.
What the fuck is up with that? Well, whatever the case, let's get started. And we start going out of the water by, well, going into the water. Now you may notice some laggy frames at the moment. That's not the capture device, that's this game itself. This game, let's just say the GameCube is not a fan of this game at times. It doesn't matter what GameCube you have either, it's just, this is a really big game, so that's it. But you want to just grab a couple things down here. An AP sensor and some rations, so I never really used the AP sensor with that said, but you can. I don't think you should, but you can. So that said, I've played this game in the original Metal Gear Solid countless amount of times, so I have a decent idea what I'm doing. With that said, there will be times where I utterly fail. Like, see, for example, right here, this I'm pretty sure is a solid 60, but right there, that was some decent lag. So, right now, what we're doing is just we're trying to. Ooh, fuck. Oh yeah, not kid friendly. Shocking. But we're just trying to get through, get some of the things we need. We're at a bit of a disadvantage at the moment, so we're just. This is one of the first weapons you get in the game. A M9, a tranquilizer gun. Very, very.
Hey, what happened?
I never knew that could happen. See, you're learning something new every day. I pressed the wrong button. Boom.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Ow. Okay, look, listen, ow. Listen, go, no, go away. Ow. Ow. Already off to a great start, folks. Goddamn Let's Play curse. I might just let myself die here, and this is a testament to how much I need to with this. Okay, okay, here. I need you to be right here and also give me. Oh, hey, thank you. I actually use. Oh, that's a bandage. I'll like still use that a little. Not much, but you know. Anyways, let's go ahead and go up the elevator. Now, I'm playing this on a fresh save file, which unfortunately means no tux. Sorry to disappoint everyone. It's just Snake didn't have enough credit to rent a tux this time. Hey guys, I spotted him. Ah, shit. And so we start off this gameplay with more cutscenes. Nice. Nice. Yeah, if you're new to Metal Gear Solid, just a fair warning ahead of time, there's a lot of cutscenes in this game. It's part of the reason why I'm talking during them. Other being that I don't give a shit.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
Colonel,
Nice
I'm
and
in my
dry, but
20s.
It's a little hard to move.
Not
Bear
early,
with
but
it.
mid.
It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy. I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see.
Oh,
I'm
I
relieved to
thought I
hear
was
that.
special.
Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
Two F-16s
Yeah, let's
just
go
took
ahead and
off from
check in.
Galena and are headed
They
your way.
crashed into each
The
other.
terrorist
How?
radar should have
How
already
did they
picked them up.
crash into each other?
A Hind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like
You know what,
our
I'm just
little
gonna go ahead and
diversion
make
got
it.
their attention.
That's one for the I have no idea counter. Ah, fine. This is gonna be a long game. This is gonna be a long game. I do have to say though, the fact that they can make a game like this, even with 2 discs, run on a GameCube at a decent enough frame rate, honestly, that's really impressive and
Chance to
nice.
slip in unnoticed.
I'll try to guide you guys as well for some things and give some little tips, but expect me just
There are
talking,
only
goofing
18
off, and
hours
just trying to
left
get
until their
through.
deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, he must be crazy to fly Hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Who the f-
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you two yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself.
What the hell? I thought I wasn't in a high school anime.
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious.
Potentially sex?
Well, I know I won't
You know
be
what,
bored for the next 18
I
hours.
won't.
What's this?
I don't
I'm
know.
being hit on by the famous Solid Snake? But I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd be so frank.
Looks
No,
like
that's
we
my
both
friend.
have a lot to learn about each other.
It does, doesn't it? Well, let's get to know each other better. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red
Okay.
dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Okay.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First,
I
want you to
know
infiltrate
they're
the
better in
disposal
Twin
site
Snakes, but I'm
and look for the
still
Darker
laughing at
Chief.
that comment about
The
the
Darker
guards.
Chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting
Oh.
nanomachines.
He should appear on your
Oh,
radar
that's
with a green
cute.
dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made
What,
from
like
currently
strawberry
existing
jam?
Technology.
Lone Star!
Resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake. We're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to save your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine
Kinky.
yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that,
Kinky.
Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach.
Nature's
Thanks
pocket.
to the shot
Oh.
you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes?
Nothing.
How are
Nothing.
those going to help you?
You never know.
Spoiler warning, they never help.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
Yeah, I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in.
What about the air duct near the door?
One sentry on the left, and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
There should also be a duct on the
Pineapples.
second floor.
I
Why am
can't see
saying
from
I
here.
don't like pineapples?
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
And so let's get started with this game. So one of the first things we're gonna do is, okay, the guards. First thing I'm doing is trying to figure out where the guard is, and then trying to figure out how to knock him out. Okay, good. So we want to try to knock out all three guards here. Also, go in this truck, just because you can get yourself a SOCOM here. You're gonna need it. Trust me, you're gonna need it. Now, I want to say, if I'm missing some shots with this, it's because of the fact that my TV, for some weird reason, it's really weird. It likes to do a glitch where it affects the brightness of certain things, so it doesn't
Surveillance camera.
appear as well. So, oop. Okay, already going well. I'm out here. Oh my god, this is working. Oh no. Wait, how did that not hurt? Oh. Well, death number 1. Cause of death? Misplacing the camera. Oh! Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of ugly.
Answer me! Snake! Snake!
I will say this, I do prefer the old school game over screen, but you know, this one's still good. It's got lines. Okay, let's try that again. So... okay, so he's that far away. We're gonna want to sneak up behind here, get the ration over here. Taking careful. Fucking. Alright, there we go. So, with that done, then we go ahead and fully knock this. There we go. Knock that guy out. We grab the SOCOM and... okay, now this is really starting to sound like a tutorial. Ooh, okay. I have to really pay attention to the camera right now.
A surveillance camera.
Oh shit, Snake. Oh, okay. Once we take this guy up here out, we can go ahead and... oh, shit. Okay. We can go ahead and start using our little loud gun. Loud gun, yeah, that's what I call it. So we're going to go ahead and use it to take that out. And just to be on the safe side, I don't remember what it actually does. We're going to go ahead and take out the searchlights. And yes, you can take out the searchlights in this version. I said search. Or, no, fuck. English. Do I speak it? I don't know. Do you? I take damage for that, but whatever. It's not much. I'm a man. I am a man. Not a strong one, but a man. So we can go in from the bottom, but I don't like to often go for the bottom, so we're not gonna go from the bottom. We're gonna at least get something from each of these guys, though. Yeah, you see, I fucking... yeah, we're just gonna go. I think we got enough. Probably use the stun grenades down there. There's some stun grenades in a room over there, but I'm not gonna bother. Use them often anyways. We are going to... there we go. Alright, motherfucker, I know you can drop at least one thing. There we go. Ah, bitch. And so we go to the tank hangar.